zittern ohne Klage, ohne Seufzer, ein tiefdunkles Weh. Meiner Träume reiner
Well, I don't know about the toy specifically, but I think part of the kind of universal appeal is that he's always writing about the becoming from a young person into whatever we become, an artist, whatever, an adult, whatever path we choose. And it's that kind of transition that's his focus all the time. That's something that everyone can relate to. And I think that the fact that he wrote Letters to a Young Poet at whatever, 25 or whatever he was, he really captured in a moment in time this vital, urgent phase that is heightened in everyone. So I think it's always this becoming, and it can happen at any phase of life. What's the next thing? What's the juncture? What am I going to be? And there's play within that. But I think and that's also why I think he relates so much to Rodin, which is also always sculpting figures in transition, in the phase of becoming one thing to the next, or between hell and earth, or different spheres. So I just think that, it's like Catcher in the Rye, or any of these kind of books that happen in a phase of life, a transition that I think he grasped, and that you read it. I think it's good to read it at a certain moment of life, but I think we re-experience these transitions over and over again, so you can read it at any point and feel that way.
On the first letter, one of the advices is like to look at your childhood, and I think he really did that. And that is on the first letter written in 1903, and then in one of the Duino elegies that he finished in 1922. I think that was a serious matter to look at the toys, And in the play, while we were creating, we were based on the letters to a young poet, and then some poems, lots of things started to appear to me and to the director, Arieta, kind of intuitively while we were reading the material. And she came up with the idea of doing this shadow theater, which is a toy, something like we did as kids. So we tried to put this in the show, but it was intuitively. And the snow globe is something new. We didn't have that before. It came here in the English version. The Christmas, and maybe the looking at the way kids do for Christmas in a different culture that is not very different, But the Christmas tree, the snow globe is more European and North American than Latin American,